if I'm black. Oh, what goes on in the mind of a pretty babe? Yes. Oh my god! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sephora Zola and I'm back with another video. Today I have a special guest with me.
Hi guys, it's Obi.
It's Obi underscore. It's Obi.
It's Obi.
What about you? My babe.
Yeah,
this girl's my lover.
sister.
We have a really bad issue because we always add RT at the end of everything.
It's so bad, so get used to it.
It's so bad. We
It's so bad.
Church. We have to speak proper English, standard English on my channel today. Today we are going to be filming a viral TikTok makeup challenge. So we're going to be filming attempt. So don't come up with okay. Bro, we're going to whilst also discussing what goes in the mind of a pretty babe.
Yeah.
Because if you can't see, if you don't know about it, you're looking at some pretty babes. Two pretty babes. To be honest, we've been having like a lot of conversations recently, just about loads of different topics, whether it be insecurities, life in general. So we thought we can do our makeup and basically just chat to you guys. What goes in the mind of someone that you just think is pretty on the outside?
Yeah, but there's a lot going on inside, man.
Look, what's been going on with shoe support? Oh my gosh, y'all. Recently, I think I've been really tapping into my pretty babe, like what's it called? Element? Pretty feminine. On TikTok, they're always talking about tapping into your feminine levels. I don't even know what the phrase is. Getting to know myself a lot more. Like, there's a lot of learned behaviors that you pick up on that aren't really healthy. That like I'm definitely on a like, self-discovery type journey. Like I'm really trying to do a lot of introspection. I'm really trying to get to know myself.
Something that a lot of people get misconstrued is the fact that if you can love anyone, you really need to love yourself and find yourself. It's like you can't give what you don't have, essentially.
100%.
So you need to find yourself within, know the way you love, know the way you would want to be loved. Set boundaries and things like that. Set boundaries with yourself. If you don't set boundaries, people are really going to take the mick.
Friendships, relationships.
No, everything that has a ship in it. With family, like any sort of relationship, like you need to set boundaries. That a lot of people get, like, as I'm going to say the word again, misconstrued is the fact that people do not love the same way you do.
Facts.
I think that's a big lesson that I've learned. You don't understand that. You're going to think everyone in this entire world hates you. And literally, that's not the case.
You expect a lot. You have hope. I think they're hopeful. We're hopeful people.
Which is not a bad thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing all the time. I mean, obviously, this world, you know, all these roadways and these NBA young boys tell us to.
I hear it. That's my boy. That's my way.
But all these people, they tell you to close off your heart because obviously the world doesn't treat you with the same kindness. The way I've navigated the world anyway so far in my 19 years of living has been like access. That's literally the word that I think of. Because people don't always have access to me. Like, obviously, people can't really hurt you if you don't let them in.
Do you get?
But then I don't think that's a good way to live. I mean, I don't think that's the healthiest way to.
The world's changed, innit? Not everybody has good intentions. Let's be real.
The world's changed since the beginning of the world. I don't think.
No, literally, do you know what I mean? Like, it's never been a that. Like, everyone's selfish now. Nobody owes you anything. You don't owe anybody anything.
Brows. I don't know how people do on TikTok these days, but I know that some people don't fill them in. My eyebrows aren't done, so I need to just shape them a little bit.
I'm really gonna try and do the bright under eye because I'm in love.
Your bright under eye has been definitely.
Oh my god! A bright under eye, like I live for a bright under eye. It's ridiculous. Like
all of my makeup is like running out. It's gonna be like messy, guys. Just get with the vibe. Okay?
Let's get with the vibe. Uni students here, please. Uni students here.
I feel like access as well. I think obviously that's not the way to live because you never end up living.
Yeah, if you don't risk it, like you're gonna miss out. It's better for you to like see what it's like rather than not go through it. One of my cousins said something to me the other day. Some people have been through it in order for you to see, like, you know what, this is not the right way. So don't go and test the woods. Like, you're not gonna end up in a good position. Don't do it.
The thing is, life is so unpredictable. That's the scariest. A nice thing about life, but it's also scary because you might not go into something thinking it's going to be. But then you come out and it's all braids. In this life, you're not meant to be perfect. When you are that person that makes those mistakes, like, it doesn't make you a hypocrite, it just makes you human. It just makes you human. Unless you're Jesus.
Unless you're Jesus, bro.
Are you Jesus?
Are you Jesus?
If you're not, then you're a hypocrite, honey. Like, I'm sorry.
But you're a hypocrite. I hear it.
Learning for your mistakes.
Good point. What else has been going on in your life?
What about you, hon?
I feel like people expect life to just go in one straight line. But I feel like recently I've just clocked a lot of things about myself. I'm starting to love myself. A lot of people say, you know, I love myself. I know who I am as a person. It takes time.
100%.
And it's gradual. Like,
you always think you do until you don't, mate.
No, literally. It's all finding myself, if that makes sense.
100.
And I'm loving the journey. I'm surprised every single blessed day. Like,
It's absolutely been gorgeous.
oh my God. I promise you, I don't think, if I was at home, I don't think I'll find myself the way.
You know, finding you out by yourself, finding how you balance things, how you stress about, you know, you have to basically do a lot. You want to do a lot. Like, I was making dinner during the week and also balancing out my essays and that's why I just want to say OB is an absolute blessing.
Oh my God, stop!
Like, you know, Sephora has she's an absolute blessing because this girl has work tomorrow. She came from work today. I always just, you know, I'm always like, you don't need to worry.
I need to worry. I'm your friend, bro. You need the content.
Yeah.
You need the content. But both in Nottingham, right?
They know that I wanted to go work.
Oh, yes.
Because
my you to work as well.
Yeah. My past video. I have a vlog. Work students are thinking this girl's not here.
I'm screaming. I did not want to come here because I just felt like it just wasn't really the main. Little did I know, God had a plan. And his plan is always going.
I could cry if I talk about the lad. God has your back. He genuinely wants the best for you, and I've seen it in ways that I can't even explain.
I hear it.
Like, it's so amazing.
I hear it.
And one thing about me as well is I learned about love so much through God and what that means and what that looks like.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
indescribable. It's actually indescribable.
No, it really is. I feel like I've been saying, I know God's love, but I've only recently discovered what God's love is. I think I even said to you on the call, like, something wrong happens in my life, I always somehow still feel secured.
The one thing about me is stress and Sephora SS. Me and stress like this before, yeah.
Like this.
Like, anything what happens, Sephora was stressed. God has strengthened me up because I've had quite a lot of stressful situations, but each and every time I've improved in the way that I deal with it.
It's not, don't be yourself, it's not.
Yeah.
Very, very, very.
But it's difficult. I see one thing and I want it. If I have a vision or if I see something, I want to reach that one goal. So with uni, I really wanted to go work and it's God's plan. So why the hell did I think that I was in control?
When things didn't really go necessarily my way, it would be a thing where I just falls over. I'll be like, F it. Like, I think I only realised in uni that no matter what, everything happens for a reason. And God's always got my back. Like, that's one thing that keeps me going. Literally, if I didn't have that thought at the back of my mind, Sephora, I don't even know where I'd be. Right? Like, really and truly, where I would be, whether I'll be here, like, you know? Do you know what I mean? Like,
It's actually so true.
No, we're laughing about it, but I've been in situations where I'm just like,
yeah.
God, thank you. Like,
even for me, it's down to the people that I've met. Every single person has like a significant impact.
So grateful.
So grateful.
And this foundation don't look like me, guys. It's gonna work. I'm crazy. I came to uni with the expectation that I'm not gonna make friends.
What?
Yeah, I promise you. Like, I don't think I said this, but I feel like so many things happened in it. I'm not gonna go to girls in it. Like, and I said to myself, I don't really care. I don't like anybody. I don't want anyone to be my friend. Oh my God. Look at me now. I just have a very good support system around me, and like all my friends. Shout out to my girl Olive, one of my very, very close sisters, and I'm just so grateful for that chick. There's so many girls that I can mention. Hey, I look like an Oompa Loompa. Makeup's gonna come together.
It will come together.
Wait, bro.
For me, I would say that I grew up with no brothers and I've always had sisters in my household. Yeah, and that's like kind of the opposite of you.
Yeah, with me, like I just grew up with boys. Brothers.
Wow, that's mad.
So one thing about me, I feel like any girl that I see is automatically my sister. Especially when it comes to girls, I become an automatic ride or die. Could harm me, but it has friendships and that. But then again, I've learned from it. Like, I'm no longer silly like that. Obviously, I still love hard, but in the correct ways. Not everybody deserves your love. People take advantage of it, and we're not here for that.
And like, guard your heart. It
guard your heart. You can love, but doesn't mean you should be stupid about it.
I obviously grew up with sisters, so sisterhood has always been important to me, but naturally inclined for me to just stick to them. Talking about OB here, this queen, she literally, for me, I've always really been such a loving person. Since day, I've been deep and I've always been very, very loving,
Yeah, I love that.
And people didn't really used to understand that as well. Like, I don't know if they thought, because I was a black girl, even back in school, people used to be like, oh, Sephora, you're so nice. I didn't expect it. Like, No one expected niceness. Maybe it was like I was meeting someone that matched my love energy. So that, obviously that's very dangerous, very risky. Yeah, risky. But we had already been like social because my best friend, especially because if you're my best friend's friend, I already know you're you're calm. Yeah. So I have no fear because you're my best friend's friend. So I already know that you're gonna be a bad person, innit?
Like with me and Sephora have always been friends. Like I always say me and Sephora have always been friends in the sense that I've known this girl for how many years?
Yes, what did we say? We said
I've known her from since 1995. Even though I was born in 2003, I've known her from we've known each other times. You get what I mean? Like Sephora is my sister girl. One thing about me, I love to give. Like I love to render help in any. I'm not even trying to toot my horn or whatever. I love to do things for people, for them to feel appreciated and all that. Not think that I'm trying to prove myself, I'm trying to bring myself up, but it's just a thing where I think I've grown up and I've seen the way people act in my family.
Do you see that as Q&A? Do you see that as a good thing or a bad thing? Because a lot of the time, like, I'm not saying that
I feel like sometimes it depends the situation. Yeah. Sometimes it depends the situation. Sometimes it depends the situation now.
Because what, with guys now?
Yeah, I feel like with guys, some guys just quote unquote prove love so they can get their way in and do their thing.
100%.
I feel like with friendships it's much more deeper. Talking to my brother the other day, and he was just telling me that right now our generation, like when we're talking about relationships, like correct me if I'm wrong here, but everything just seems short term. Like everything's so cliche. Everything's the same.
Even cliche, like what I'd want and hope for it to be would be just not for show. As much as I am a social media babe, I think the healthiest thing for me to do if I was to ever get into relationships would not to post it. I do everything on camera. I would want this to be maybe authentic, and God can do what He wants to do. He might want me to be with Postman Pat. I don't really know. I think also as women, sometimes I see like sometimes women whittle down who they are to their man, or whittle down who they are to.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I was just deeping it because I was like, even if I wasn't in a relationship, like, cool, maybe at that point I can give relationship advice, but I don't think I want to just make that. Like I want Nella Rose, like other Nissy T.
Oh my God,
Nissy T. Set the pace for women. It's like they've done it on their own. Like they didn't need to do couple goals in order to blow. Like
where I'm at with men is that y'all are scary.
Y'all are scary.
That's why I just easy stay away. Are scary. As I said, we could be saying this, but we are very happily married. No word for it, but men are very, very. But I just feel like men are very, very scary. Yeah. I feel like all of them have the same agenda right now. Yeah. Just to finish women. It's quite scary. So girls, be wary. Be wise. Most women are at a stage where they just want to protect themselves. Yeah. And I love this for us.
Protection first, man. I now use a brush as well.
Oh, use a brush?
Yeah, because
I literally switched to a beauty blender now. I should say that a beauty blender absorbs a lot of products, and I'm not lying. Most of my concealer is in this wonderful brush. Did you get trapped in there, my bro?
I used to use a Revolution contour stick, but that finished, so now I'm using foundation. It's a NYX contour stick, but it's like too light because I got it from flipping Nottingham. Nottingham has no makeup product for black people, especially dark skin girls. So it's just braised. I'm mixing it with like a darker foundation. The fact that you don't need to do things for someone to love you.
Yeah, 100%.
Let that free God.
I see a lot of people my age and doing a lot for Christ. I'm just like, why am I just here baking off? Why am I just baking off doing jack?
No, but where I'm gonna disagree is sometimes just being is actually okay. You being a good person, like you really prove God's love type of thing.
The thing about me, if I'm doing something, I want to do it wholeheartedly. I want to do it because I want to do it. I don't want to do it because I'm forced to do it. Unless it's like work or something, like going to work in general. If I want to do it out of my own will.
How people feel as though they have to do a certain things in order to meet God's love. Not really how God's love works. I'm not trying to prove anything still, and it's like personal relationship with Christ. Everyone's on their own journey. It's great when people encourage you to do things, but it's not great when people condemn you or judge you.
How has uni been for you? This is crazy because I genuinely just started first year yesterday.
I will do hopefully guys more group videos.
Uni really started like yesterday. I've been here for 2 seconds, and I thought,
you know how like people say, oh my gosh, you're gonna change. Obviously by the end of uni you'll come out a different person. I feel like I've changed so much, but it's like with me it's never enough. I don't have to explain it. Like it's never enough. Like the change is never enough. Like, I've changed. Is it?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like even when I was coming to uni, even when I was coming here, I was like I don't get what uni's meant to be like. I don't know how am I doing it right. Like with me, oh my gosh, the way I overthink, guys. Wow. If you are not strong.
Oh my god, if I start.
If I didn't know good.
I've changed quite a lot, you know.
I've changed so much.
And I feel like
I've been opening up a lot more on YouTube.
Yeah. I feel
mental health video coming soon.
So guys, whilst I'm editing, I just thought we'd appreciate Obi's beautiful face and beautiful makeup. Let's all just give her a round of applause, please. Thank you.
Sephora.
Yeah, babe.
Are you looking at this uncle that is here put on the ceiling? Go for bed.
Oh my god.
Hello, Mr. Spy. Where are you going? Go for bed. This. Go for bed. Go for bed. Where are you going? Spider. Oh no. Why is he coming quick? Brother, can you walk? Where is he going? Brother, go over there.
Don't have it coming in this direction.
Where is brother going? Oh, first come second. Oh, so it's running your food, bro. Guys, we have a little visitor. He's not gonna come in. She'll say. Amen. Okay. I think uni hasn't been what I expected.
Yeah.
I was surprised in a good way and in a bad way.
Yeah.
The bad in the sense that, you know, people used to gas the thing up. You're gonna be lit. You see.
When's it? Where is it?
I don't know. He's just as weird. It seems like just as weird. Just don't have a lot of expectations when you're coming to this. Don't have high expectations with everything. I was talking to one of my boys here. Shout out for Didi today at work. And we were talking about how I expect the worst to happen, if that makes sense.
Same.
I expect people to do me dirty. I see the bad in people first. Like, people are genuinely doing good to me. It's like, you got a bad agenda. Very toxic. It's not a really good thing. Like, it's something I need to work on. But I feel like the love that I have with my friends, it's like, this is what I've needed all my life.
Yeah, same.
I just love my friends too much. That if anybody does anything to my friends, you heard me. Wow, this girl, makeup, anything look good. What is that? What do you use?
Snakes.
Next thing, use the Primani Prep and Prime and the MAC Fix Me.
I did this. This looks steady. Side, that's why I'm like,
Which one? What's that?
it's always this angle, but it's like,
I'm sticking a bit too much.
oh my god.
Hey. Okay, sorry. That's coming out. Okay, you got.
So all these years are honestly blessed now. Wow.
Is that good?
Yeah, my last point was just about just don't take someone for what they perceive themselves to be like on YouTube or social media.
One of my really, really good sisters telling me how people perceive her to be this scary gal on TikTok and everything. But when you meet her, she's like she's a teddy bear. Like when you meet her, I was even talking about it's good to a certain extent because you're protecting yourself.
100%.
You don't see it, but you're actually protecting yourself.
All I gotta say is don't take people for what they are on social media. I think assuming that if you are a certain way on social media, if you're this type of person, that means that's who you are.
Another thing is people love hard, but sometimes they don't know how to love properly. You can love hard, but you just do it the wrong way. Like, for example, love languages, that's a very small part to it. I feel like so much more to love that we just don't know about. And I feel like once you understand the dynamics of it, not saying I do, not saying I'm a professional, but
You
it's
look
just
gorgeous.
Who, me?
I can actually see, you look absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's because I can see clear vision. What my piercing?
Oh my god, how was it?
Oh, it was calm. Like it's just not even special.
It's
like
I hate it.
Like really, but obviously your girl got
You're piercing things on a vein.
You're a star. Obviously, wouldn't know what love is in a romantic sense. Obviously, your life takes me in it. You get me?
Yeah. I feel like with me, you know, having a person in my life, in that sense, a person in my life, like love is like it's a give or take kind of thing. Like you give, you get, you learn along the way. You don't start off by knowing everything, but it's just like if you have patience to learn how somebody is.
This is the end of our video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this viral TikTok. The friend needs to stop hating on herself. It's so bad, but guys, if you have these issues too, just know that you're not the only one going through it. You can just be perfectionist. Humans. But perfection isn't a thing. Perfection isn't real life. What goes on in the mind of a pretty babe? Oh, what goes on in the mind of a pretty girl? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Honestly, this girl, YouTube, she should just take take my channel because
I actually
no, you know, like more of her. Comment down below, and you guys will see her.
It's
So you have the
evidence. It's 4:38, guys. We're doing this for you.
Done that for YouTube.
I've got work in the morning. We're doing this.
Done that for
like,
YouTube.
Look.
Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Sephora
Makeup big. Yeah, hold on.